Pound.
In a world,
Shut the hell up.
where Carolina Panthers fans
Anthony from Charlotte, keep motherfucking pounding.
have an insatiable thirst
I need to see a lot more of that shit going forward.
for Panthers news and opinions.
All my C3 brethren from the C3 Legion.
Only one podcast roars ferociously.
The longest running Panthers podcast on the internet.
It's the C3 Panthers Podcast.
Oh, Greg, I owe y'all $100, man.
Football is upon us. The starters are playing for the first time today up in Buffalo. And, man, you know C3's here to cover it, man. What's up? We're doing a little impromptu reaction stream. The professor, Tony Dunn, will be joining us in just a few moments. And we're here just to hang out, man, and talk some Panther football. You know I'm joined by my brother from another mother, CK, Cody Allen. What's up, dude?
Oh, we just out here enjoying the news that the Panthers are actually going to be playing starters. That is something that, as many of you have remember from just a matter of a few days ago, I am a huge proponent of at least one series, if not more. We'll see how they handle this today. I'll be honest, I am slightly concerned because if we come out and we look flat against the backups of the Bills, there is going to be a question that we have to start asking. And it's early to say in preseason we need to ask it, but if we're already unable to compete against backups, you have to have a conversation about what that really means moving forward. So we'll see. I'm anticipating a very Panther-friendly beginning to this with these starters going against backups. After that, it's, all cards are off the table. But, man, I'm just happy to be here and watching a little bit about what we're going to be experiencing throughout the season.
Yeah, and, CK, you and I were on the opposite end of the spectrum. And for part of the reason that you just said is why I felt like it was a lose-lose situation. Like if we go out there and we look good, okay, we're doing it against backups.
Mm-hmm.
But if we go out there and we sort of falter, we're doing it against backups too. Just the risk of injury. Hey, but it's gonna happen, man. So today we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's there's lots of different ways that you can look at this, but we're a lot of fans, yourself included, they're getting what y'all asked for. We're gonna see some action from them today. And hey, by the way, to everybody watching, make sure that you hit the notification bell on our channel, because there's a lot of people who haven't been getting updated when we go live. And I think something's happening to the channel, almost like we're being shadow banned or something. We don't even have any people in the chat. That's weird to me, but whatever, man. They'll roll in. So
I'm going to go to the YouTube, make sure nobody's actually commenting and it's not showing up on StreamYard real quick.
I'm not seeing anything. If you're in the chat, let us know. Type something up.
Yeah, I'll type just to make sure.
Also, this is very impromptu. Also,
there it is. Yep, we're up. We're good.
Okay, what up, boys? Yeah, man. So CK, before the game starts today, what are some things that you're looking for? Again, we talked about we're going up against the backups, but what is something that you would like to see today? Also, knowing that Austin Corbett and Damian Lewis are not going to be playing, so without two of our starting linemen, CK, what are you? Because you were a proponent of us playing in preseason, so what are you hoping the Panthers accomplish today?
Proper communication. I want to see these plays being called, and I want to see the wide receivers on the same page running the correct routes, and Bryce Young being ready for those routes to be run the way that he's expecting them to be run. I want to see communication in the O-line, picking up blitzes, things like that. I know we're going to be down a couple of starters, but if there's some things that they can do to mitigate that, this will be a pretty good test of how the season will go on. As you know, we're going to have at least one injury on the offensive line, occasionally, where we're going to have to see these guys communicate and step in and fill in. And so we're going to need to see this depth playing with some of the stalwarts still on the team. Some of these big boys that we have, and Robert Hunt, Icky, and Moten. If those interior, backups, I don't know who's going to be the primary guys that they call up, but I'm assuming Brady Christensen's going to be over there on the right guard position. Is Damian Lewis left or right?
His left.
Okay, left guard then. I'm guessing. Well, I don't know. Brady Christensen may take a few center snaps. Who knows?
Yeah. I also, just to give everybody some notes, Raheem Blackshear is inactive. Damon is inactive. Austin Corbett is inactive. And I'm going to be real. That scares me, man. Like, having Bryce out there without two of his key protectors, I don't know, man. It's just, it puts a pit in my stomach, man.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing, is if this is one season, this is still going to be necessary, because, again, we do have a history of having injuries on the offensive line. So there's at least it's not all five of them. I'd be more concerned in that case. And the other part of it, we're going against their backups too, right? And so if we were going against anything else, then I'd be more concerned.
Yeah. Defensively, I'm looking to see if this defensive backfield can look good against the pass. I think that's been one of our probably our most underrated aspects of the defense throughout the preseason, is that we've been really good on defense, not letting teams pass the ball generally. But it's just that offense fails to get going. That's what we're hoping to see today, is from the offense. But like, what are we also expecting to see from the defense? Because I know one thing, I would love another big time Trevin Wallace performance to get everybody pumped up about this defense and his future role in this linebacker field.
That would be exciting, but I can see them looking at him a little more valuable now after his play the last couple of preseason games. And, I could see them having him roll out with the starters and maybe not be as much of a, player in the field for the next few. For maybe the first half, he'll be out there the entire half, but I don't think we'll see him in the second half like we have in the past 2 games.
Man. And hey, by the way, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the stream, man. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us and being a part of the stream. CK, I'll ask you, and I'll ask everyone in the chat. Put your answers in the chat. CK, how many series, or how long would you play Bryce? Basically,
2 series.
Just 2.
2 series. Again, this is not anything that I need to see being proven. I just need them to kind of kick the rust off in real game time action. I think 2 series would do that. I would be satisfied with 1. I'd be ecstatic with 2. If you have it, it depends upon how fast. If these are 3 and outs, then you're probably going to want them out there for 2, 3, 4, maybe season, series. If that's the case, again, if that's happening against backups, I'm a bit concerned, but that's my approach. If the series are good, if that first series is like a clock chewing, efficient, ends in a touchdown, pull them off the field, be done. No need to see anything else. You've clearly got the click going. You've got the connection with the receivers. You've got the communication where it needs to be. Move on to the guys you're about to cut to see who you're going to be keeping, because I think that becomes super valuable this game as you're starting to kind of pin down the guys that you're going to want to come in, be a part of the 53.
Bryce is in the shotgun. Got Chuba lined up behind him. Fakes the handoff. Ooh, gets the ball to Jordan Matthews on a little dump off. Okay, so we're underway, man. This is what we've been waiting for. Everybody wants to see Bryce. Here we go. Let's see what this offense can do. In just a minute, I will read the full list of inactives today. Steve Smith on the call, too. 2nd and 3. No, 2nd and 2. Bryce still in shotgun. Cuba lined up to the right. Nice play by Bryce over the middle. Looks like a 15-yard pass to Jatavion Sanders, baby. Let's go.
Baby. Oh, man. That's going to make a lot of people excited. If that dude can get involved early on, that's going to be a big time, a big time level. That's going to be something that people can get excited about because we've been wanting that dude. We've been wanting that dude since Olsen. And really, Olsen hadn't been that dude since 2017. And so we're 7 years into needing that dude again.
Okay, so we handed the ball off to Chuba Hubbard on first down. Gets a good, I would say, 5-6 yards on the play. So the offensive line is Icky, Chandler Zavala, Andrew Ryan at center, Robert Hunt at right guard, and Taylor Moton at right tackle.
Okay.
So, and we got Chuba Hubbard, Deontay Johnson, Jonathan Mingo, Adam Thielen, and Jatavion Sanders. Let me tell you, that makes me hopeful that maybe I underestimated how much playing time
he's going to get.
Sanders might get at the start of the season.
Well, we got to keep in mind too. Trimble has been hurt. Ian Thomas has been a little banged up. So they may just be still exercising an abundance of caution with those guys.
Yeah. So another first down run by Chuba Hubbard. So we're moving the ball effectively right now. They really haven't been able to stop too much of what we're doing.
Can I tell you that play to Jatavion Sanders? The poise in the pocket was incredible. He was reading, and then he just got to his third read, and there's Sanders ready for him. That was that's what you want to see.
I mean, dude, Chuba right now is averaging like 6 or 7 yards per carry.
And he's been the primary back so far, right?
Yeah. Again, we're playing backups, but hey, Yeah.
If they score a touchdown here, I pull them all. I'm good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need anything else that,
And in the words of Dave Canales, he said he wanted them to break a sweat. So
yeah.
I don't necessarily know what that means. Bryce using that escapability. But then takes a big hit. Third down.
Man,
that was a little bit concerning because nobody was open. I mean, Bryce did a good job escaping, moving around.
What is it? Third and what?
Yeah, and Steve Smith said that the defense is giving him looks that makes him hesitate. Right now, we're at 3rd and 6.
If this is a third, if we don't convert, I think they'll play another series.
Yeah, non-conversion. Just do a short dump-off pass. Oh, that's a fight. Oh, and Kim McQuarrie went out pushing people around. Chat, y'all are awfully quiet. What's up? Tell us what you're thinking.
Probably thinking the same thing we are. What are they going to do next?
3.
Okay. Are they going for it? I doubt it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, there's no need to get into your bag on this yet.
Well, he's talking about analytics and how you go for plays like this. So we'll see. All right, 4th and 3. Yeah, they're going for it.
Interesting.
It's 4th and 3, and Bryce is still lined up in shotgun.
That's concerning.
Okay. Again, nothing open. Oh! Yeah, first down. Bryce rolling to the left and finds Deontay Johnson rushing to the sideline.
Dude, that has been the thing that I think Deontay Johnson's going to bring the most to is I think those scramble drills are going to be the specialty between Bryce and Deontay.
C3 Legion says that undrafted free agent looks good. Christian Hunt says Bryce looks like he graduated high school. Easy Crepe says good scramble, though. Absolutely. So, 1st and 10, we're at our 31-yard line. Bryce fakes the hands off, rolls out to the right, and finds Adam Thielen for a good 20-yard play.
Nice.
So Adam Thielen just sat down on the zone coverage and just waited for Bryce to find him. And listen, Adam Thielen, you have to like that guy is still here. You know, there was rumors that he wanted out to go to some other team, but he was the best connection for Bryce. And to have him still on this team while you're getting all these other guys up to speed, I think that's very important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if we're even semi-competitive, I don't think you trade him this year. I don't really think there's enough value.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Back to snap on in a shotgun. Bryce throws to the back corner, and it's an overthrow on 1st down. Hey, so far the Bills have pretty good coverage. I'm not going to hold you.
Well, I mean, that's a Sean McDermott thing, right? He's a really good system. Like he has a defense that fits the players that he has on the team.
Yeah. IGP2 loves you, says go Bills. All right, I got a Bills fan in the building. Hey, keep rumbling, y'all. Y'all are Panthers North. Or maybe since y'all are more successful now, we're Buffalo South. All right, Deontay out to the left. Two receivers to the right. Bryce throws a fade to the end zone. Oh, that looks like a holding. Wow, the corner looked all over Deontay Johnson. I got to say, man, there's not a lot of separation. He throws it up. Yeah, that should have been a flag right there. He was definitely holding Deontay. All right, 3rd and goal.
All right. I'm surprised. Yeah, I am definitely interested in figuring out why they're past, like their 3rd and goal. They haven't run the ball yet, especially with Chuba being as, eating this offense or this defensive lineup as much as he is.
3rd down. We got 2 receiver sets on both sides. Drop Bryce. Oh, right across the middle. Touchdown, baby.
Oh, man. Pull him. I'm good. I got everything I needed.
Right across the middle to Jordan Matthews. Nice play by Bryce. Yeah, just found a wide open Jordan Matthews across the middle. Couldn't have drawn it up any better. Yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah. I mean, even though we had to go from a 4th and 3 to do it, I think that's what you need to see. You need to see these guys just methodically driving down, making plays when they need to make plays. Bryce has had pretty decent protection.
Yeah.
That was definitely a holding. I think that would have been a really good fade in the back corner there if that holding didn't happen.
So, chat, what do y'all think? CK says pull them. Yeah, we've seen enough. But, CK, it's weird. Now we're sort of in disagreement. We got a rhythm. I say, fuck, let's keep it going. I watched the highlights of the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Falcons, and Trevor Lawrence had 2 drives and got 2 touchdowns. So, if we're playing players, let's play them.
I'm not going to be upset if they play again, but I'll tell you what, I'll be happy I'm happy with what I've seen if they pull them. Yeah, it's not one of these things where I'm going to be feeling really bad about it. We got out of there with no injuries. We got a good drive. The communication was on. They kept the ball in Bryce's hands for the majority of that drive. While also seeing Chuba Hubbard remaining dominant on that line. And even if you look at the backup, guards, I mean, they've actually done a pretty good job on this drive as well.
Yeah. No, I think the backups did a really good job.
Yeah.
What's the center's name? Raym,
Raym, R-A-Y-M. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah. So, by the way, here's a list of all of the inactives for today. Jadeveon Clowney, J.C. Horn, Dane Jackson, Jonathan Brooks, Xavier Woods, Tay Davis, Amari Barno is on the pup list, Sam Franklin, Austin Corbett, Cade Mays, Damian Lewis, Josh Njimin, Ian Thomas, Tommy Trimble, Jaden Cromartie, and DJ Waddle.
Yeah. I mean, those are people that have had a history of injury or have been injured. I think my question with Brooks is, we're preseason 3. If he starts on the pup, he has to miss the first 4 games of the season. Do we think that he is, at the point where he should be able to start the season, or do you think they're going to move forward, understanding that Chuba can carry the load while Brooks is still trying to get healthy?
Yeah, I think the presence of Chuba Hubbard is reassuring to the development of Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah,
because you really are in no rush to get him going, and
no reason, right?
You'll be able to find him opportunities later in the year, and it's kind of exciting to know that later in the year we're going to add another piece to our arsenal. So if we start getting going, and we make some good stuff happen,
well, that opens up a couple of things.
Yeah,
it opens up the potential of a Miles Sanders trade if he's showing that he's got some wiggle to him,
right?
If we have 3 running backs that are considered starting caliber in this league, you have the option to get some value out of one of those 3. Most likely it's going to be Miles Sanders. It could be a Chuba Hubbard, but I don't think they're going to go away from their number 1 running back right now on the team.
Chuba's their bell cow right now. By the way, Nirvash, thank you for the $5 C3 bomb. It says, what happened on the touchdown play? NFL froze for me, and I can't scroll backwards. Bryce Young found Jordan Matthews wide open off of a free release right in the middle of the field for a touchdown.
Can we? By the way, that pass had some zip on it too. That was a laser pass. That was a bullet.
He did. Bryce has his throwing motion seems snappier this year than it did. Kristen Butler says, nice first drive touchdown. Time to welcome in your favorite professor, Tony Dunn. Tony, what's up, brother?
We got to see Bryce Young, near perfect on the opening drive?
Yeah, near perfect. The only things that in my opinion, was there was a holding play that Deontay Johnson was held on. The other one, I'd have to go back and watch it. Cody said it was an overthrow. To me, it looked like for whatever reason, the dude like Deontay Johnson just slowed up in the corner.
It was a first down. It was a throwaway. Bryce felt like he didn't have anything.
It was a throw. Yeah, it was a throwaway.
Okay.
It was 5 for 5 before that, and then you had the pass interference. This is what we wanted to see, right? We wanted to see some confidence. We wanted now maybe going against the 2s makes us feel good. Maybe it was a good idea. Is like, I think it's
a great idea. Because I mean, number one, if you don't perform well, you can see where your weaknesses are in a more in a more realistic way. So yeah, I think that's 100% right. I think if they can come out here and they can perform and they can get their confidence up, that's not something we saw last year. Even when we did go up against backups, Bryce Young was still not. This team wasn't necessarily throwing darts.
Yeah, I think it's funny that Deontay Johnson sort of gets frustrated on every play he doesn't get the ball.
Oh no!
Just a little, like his body, like it's like, come on, I was open. It's just like a total receiver, which is like that means he's a dog receiver in some ways. By the way,
we talked about this actually on the free for all. Shout out to Christian Hunt. These Zunies look so clean. The blue top and the white pants. Like, why don't we wear this early in the season and force us to wear the all white? Come on, dude.
Now, let's see. Any negatives? I have one.
Okay.
About Bryce.
Really?
I know it's not a negative.
Dang, you're such a Bryce hater, Tony.
No, it's not a negative. I just want him to grip it and rip it some. I feel like it's almost like it's too methodic.
It's funny because
I just want him to grip it and rip it.
CK said like Bryce was looking a little snappy with that arm.
Did you see the touchdown throw? Like it was a zip.
Oh yeah,
it was a bullet.
Oh no, I'm not talking arm strength. I'm just talking about just straight like
get the ball out.
Like just go and just take a risk.
Yeah.
take a risk a little bit. There was one play. Now it's hard. We'd have to go and watch the all 22 and see if it was. But like
what a play.
Smitty said, oh, there were guys open. It's like he's or something like. I just want him to just say, not play with some like not reckless abandon, but with such confidence that you're just like, fuck it, I'm just throwing this thing to XL down the field. I know. I told you it was a small thing, folks.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Bryce, we did a good job because we were able to run the football. Tuba was averaging like 6 or 7 yards per carry. And one of the things I said before the start of the season, I think the tight ends are going to be a bigger focal point in our passing game. And so far, that checks out. We've gotten the ball to Tavion Sanders. Jordan Matthews continues to make a name for himself and really look impressive.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn my volume down here.
I'm going to write a tweet, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and I say it's not a criticism. I guess that's the thing is people can be like, oh, he can't do anything. Sit in the pocket and rip it. Somebody said, I don't know. I just want, I want him to play with the confidence that he really has inside of him. And I think that's just going to come with time, more reps, not more reps, but just like more successes in the NFL. Like the, fourth down call. Let's see what our defense does here. Well, I'm probably behind. TK and I are probably on the same time.
We're behind, yeah.
Are we like 4 minutes behind?
I'm at 5 minutes and 38 seconds, 36, 35.
Oh, I'm at 4:48 in the first. Let's see. Is this the starting defense? Yep, Shaq's out there, Jules out there.
You're missing J.C. Horn, Jadeveon Clowney. There were some other ones that obviously Dane Jackson. Or do we have our new Jackson out there? No way, right?
Interception, baby.
Ooh,
thanks.
Interception, baby. Caleb on Chason.
Ooh.
What?
Wait, they're discussing it.
They're discussing it.
Did the ball hit the ground or did Chason catch it? All right, let me watch the replay. He throws across his body.
I can't wait to see this.
That's an interception.
Can't wait to see it. All right, here it comes, CK. This is us. This is our moment. Are we 2 plays behind?
Maybe. I'm on third down right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That ball didn't touch the ground. Way to go,
Shaq. Way to be there.
Shit. It might have touched. It did touch.
It did?
Yeah, they're. Damn it, dude.
Oh, well, way to be way to keep, be aware, Chason. Look who's this coming. Who's 52? Is that DJ Johnson? Where it did touch?
I don't know who 52 is.
I didn't see it touch.
Yeah, who's 52? Well, the guy that caught it is Chason.
Yeah, I don't think it touched. But I also only saw the same angle that you saw that when you said you didn't think it touched either.
The very last one that they show, you can kind of see it.
No, he got it. The ball's allowed to touch the ground. Oh.
No, your hand's allowed to touch, but the ball can't touch the ground.
If you have control, it can.
Yeah, the ball can touch the ground if it's not helping you with the catch.
I didn't get to see the replay. The good replay. That's some bull. We got already the refs are working against us. They don't get the holding. Look, this is this is a fan podcast and we're complaining about the refs in a preseason game. Didn't get the hold on that Deontay Johnson touchdown.
Yeah, they'd love the Bills. That's all.
Yeah, the NFL, it's rigged. The NFL wants the Bills to win.
Yeah, I think that did touch. I don't think that they're going to win that one. Yeah, they didn't win that one.
Did they go back and show it on or where are you?
They did. Well, they didn't show it again after it happened.
Yeah.
Look good to me.
Hey, so Tony, I'll ask you, and I asked this to CK. Do you want to see the ones on offense again?
Yes.
Oh, he overthrew a clear touchdown, dude.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
Yeah,
But I mean, I don't think we need to see it. I mean, I'm just, if you're asking me
Right.
personally, yeah, like I want to see that.
I'm happy if we don't see them, and I'm happy if we do.
Exactly. I understand if we don't see them. I'm happy if we do. I just want Bryce to get, not that he doesn't have confidence, but how difficult must it be for him as an individual if you try to put yourself in his shoes, being drafted, all that pressure, all that excitement, coaching staff gets fired, the worst. You know, he ran into the real first true losing adversity of his career.
good stop on third down by the Panthers.
Who's
Field
number
goal unit
32?
coming up.
Is that Jamie?
Oh,
I don't have to
That's
bring up
Jamie Robinson. Get the hell out of here.
damn near.
We're gonna have to pull up the roster.
I know. That's what I'm saying. These people got to make me remember their numbers. You know what I'm saying? Right now.
No, it's Boodle. It's Booty. Boodle. DiCaprio Boodle.
DiCaprio Boodle. It's funny, Tony, because
Cheeks. DiCaprio
yeah.
Cheeks.
me and CK have flip flopped. I didn't want to play in the preseason, and CK did, and now I'm like, I want to see more.
I told you.
Let's make them play. Like I watched the Jaguars and the Falcons. And
Oh, wow. Like some of the shit we just said on the Tuesday show, like all these other teams, we're watching them fucking play and have success and
it's out of
failures.
my control. I still wouldn't play him if I was the coach.
Oh, gosh.
But hey, man.
I heard Adam Thielen talking about in Camp Confidential. He wanted more yak this year, yards after catch. And he had some on that first catch. He was going for the end zone.
No, I know. He just doesn't have the speed to get the yak, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I like this comment from JD holding it down in Hawaii for C3. Said defense may bend but don't break throughout the year. And that's kind of what I think our defense is going to shoot for. Like, we might give up some trunk plays here and there, but if we're able to clamp down in the end zone, then I think that's a good recipe for success.
Get it, male underwear model Dave Canales, high-fiving everybody.
Yeah. Have y'all seen his commercial urging Latinos to go out and vote?
Oh, yeah. I did see that. They need to get Ron Rivera on that joint, too. Did you see Ron Rivera on the NFL Network?
I heard it was good.
I saw him for like 5 minutes. And that was it.
I didn't watch any of it, dude. I found out like an hour and 20 minutes before the game that
it was at 1 o'clock.
At 1. I thought it was at 7.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I was glad I just Googled it. I Googled it and I was like, oh, 1 o'clock.
I asked Google, I'm like, hey, when does the Panthers play?
We can't even get a prime time in the preseason.
Nah, dude. They said we booty, man. We don't deserve it.
We're cheeks. We're DiCaprio booty.
So here's my question. Not having some of the major components on this defense right now, are you at all concerned about what we've just seen against their third string quarterback?
Ooh, that's a good question. Move the ball effectively downfield. Got robbed of an interception.
Right? Shazam caught it.
And, I guess maybe a little.
I mean,
I think we saw the
Derek Brown in
concerns.
there.
I think, CK, we saw the concerns that we're going to have for this team all year. Can you get pressure outside of Jadav? Like, can you get pressure on this quarterback? And if you can't get pressure, how can these corners hold up? Now, we don't have J.C. Horn. We probably don't have the Mark Jackson or whoever we got from Seattle playing out there. But it's kind of a tenuous situation.
Said on the broadcast that the day is over for Bryce.
Okay.
Yep, makes sense.
All right. Podcast over.
All right. All right, y'all have a great day.
Yeah, we saw what we saw. Yeah, because did we get to see some Andy Dalton?
Yeah, so he was in uniform.
Good.
No, the kitty bear says that Jake Plummer is in.
I like that name, the Titty Bear. I saw an old I saw an old man last night out that had a hat on that said "Mayor of Titty City."
That's a cool guy, right there. But that Plummer is in. And here's my thing: why the fuck do we insist on playing Plummer over Jake Luton?
Why? Why does it matter?
Like Jake Luton, because it's a valuation. Like if you have a quarterback that's performing better than another one,
how can you say that? How can you say that? He went against the threes and went 7 for 9 with 36 yards. If you have 9 passes and you only get 36 yards, you're not playing better than anybody.
I'm just saying he was the better performer.
No, he was. He had 36 yards.
Have you watched any preseason? This Plummer dude is fucking trash, dude.
All
yeah,
right.
maybe he surprises me right here.
Yep.
All right,
You about to get surprised. And his name's Jack Plummer? I need to know if I didn't Google it. Jack?
That's why I said trying to get some extra, but pulled down 1 yard shy. Oh, that makes sense. JD
They're not related. Damn it.
JD says Luton is hurt.
Luton is hurt. Good.
Take back my criticism. Hey, but in that comment earlier, yeah, Pickle said that Canales' play calling looks better than anything in the last 6 years.
And that in the vanilla.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I guess
think about that is like, no, that's true. I mean, like, that is absolutely the case right there. Is the vanilla play calling in the preseason was better than anything we've seen in the last 2 years.
And I'm sorry, but one series, like, what was even the point?
Shut up. That was the exact point. You marched down the field. You got confidence.
That did nothing for your offense.
It did everything.
I think it did a lot.
No, it didn't. Okay, listen. If you're gonna go all in, go all in.
Why didn't go all in? That wasn't the intention.
At all.
I've always said I want to play a quarter or
a half.
Yeah. or nothing. But here's the thing: is that if you march down the field, you get a touchdown, you get all the good. You get the knock the rust off. You get a little dirt on your jersey. You get to practice a little situations that you hadn't seen.
You know what this was for? This was for fan excitement and nothing.
No.
Nothing more. You can't tell me that this one series means that we are better prepared to play New Orleans in week.
Yes, I can tell you that. I can tell you that.
If you want to go 1 or 2 more series, fine. Then you
my gosh.
Sweat. But this shit is pointless. It was fucking pointless. It served nothing more than to get fans a little bit excited. And to that point, mission accomplished.
This is why Cody's a good podcaster.
I mean,
it's right here.
He creates divisiveness where there's
no
need for divisiveness.
It's just straight.
I'm willing to tell y'all the truth. This didn't do a damn.
There is no truth.
For our chances to win in week 1, it just didn't.
I disagree, man. Again, this is about if we had come out and we didn't look good, while that would have sucked for for fans, it would have been good for the Panthers because they could figure out, okay, we need to work on communication here. We need to find out where this broke down here. What this did is that it's a confidence builder for this team. It shows that the communication, it gives Canales and Bryce Young the ability to communicate in a game time environment like that, and not one that's just in a controlled practice environment. And you're going against people who actually want to hit you. So
and working against a little off script, right? So we saw Bryce make a conversion where he's running out of the pocket, throwing off the back foot, those things, that kind of communication of what CK is talking about between the receivers and that is important. And CK, don't you think that if that they would have stymied out on the 30, that we probably would have seen them one more time?
XL just dropped a third down completion. So now it's fourth and 3.
How are we so far behind?
I'm at 14 minutes and 55 seconds in the play.
I'm at 3rd and 3 right now. Where did we
pass?
The ball looked pretty good, to be honest.
Right.
And by the
what
way,
about Jordan Matthews making this team?
I mean, the
bad pass, but I'd have to see it again.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh,
Well, XL
weird,
is
Pat.
drops
Things weird about it. I will tell you that. Seeing XL sit down in the zone just doesn't look right.
seeing. Oh yeah.
Like I
Well-
need this man moving all the time.
Dude, there's a lot of sitting down in zone coverage with the Panthers.
Well, with any team, I'm sure. I'm just saying he's so big. When he sits down, man, get that guy a chair.
Yeah, Jerry says Bryce is still running for his life. Keep in mind we're missing Austin Corbett and Damian Lewis, so I'm sure that plays a part.
And that comes to the grip it and rip it part a little. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't even a backup.
No, they said that I saw the Canales said that when it comes to the center that they wanted to keep him at reps at only at guard and tackle right now.
Yeah, that was a slightly off pass. It's still one that Leggett needs to catch.
Even the backup left guard.
That pass was behind him. He was going to the left, and that ball was back on the direction he was coming from. But he's still, in an NFL, as an NFL wide receiver, you're supposed to catch that.
Yeah.
I'm at commercial. I don't get to see it.
Pointless ass. Pointless. Man.
All right. So now, all right. So the ones are out. Oh, how about this? If you want to say, look, what did the professor see that he was happy about? I'll tell you this. I got to see Bryce Young complete passes, gain confidence. I got to see what CK's been talking about. A coach, quarterback, and the team communicate in unscripted and kind of as close as you can get to real game scenarios. I saw the team move the ball. I saw the offense, the play calling, like we said, is like just the play designs. This is why football doesn't have to be overly complicated.
Yeah.
Right. The play designs, you don't have to have some trickery or something like this to make good play designs. Is that the touchdown pass to Jake Matthews? Great play design. There was another, you go 2 tight end plays right out the gate. First 2 completions were tight ends, but also good play designs too. Go into the wide receiver, but then those options, the eyes, the reads, they look right. You don't have to go from right all the way to the other side of the field with your reads. How about this, Cody? You're going to be surprised by another thing I saw that I liked. Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba.
Look good.
Yeah, Chuba was what? He ran twice and both were like 6 yards,
6 yards. I think he's the starting back.
I mean, you're late to the train, but I'm not going to.
I'm not late to the train. I just was like, this is that he didn't play well until last year. Let's not act like he played well.
Don't act like he wasn't a 1,000-yard runner the year before. Don't do that.
And then on top of that, you heard how much he's working on the jug machine. That was the problem. Can't catch.
So, by the way, again, just to some argument, Bryce's stat lines: 6 of 8, 70 yards, 1 touchdown, and a 140.6 passer rating. This was the fans, man. It's for fans, and that's fine because now we get to say, "All right, look at Bryce looking good. The play calling looked good." JD says, "That vanilla offense looks like it has some sprinkles and gummies on it." So, I think that we got some excitement, and that's the purpose it served. I feel.
Yeah. I want some soft serve now after he said that.
Oh, damn.
Yuck.
Yeah, what's your problem?
What, soft serve? This looks gross.
You don't like okay, so does
I ain't doing chocolate soft serve.
Bro, I'll put my face right below the nozzle and
so gross. That's what you would have to do, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's like, by the way, that's exactly how Cody would have to do it, folks.
Yeah, I would literally tilt my chair all the way back and back up.
And then ask somebody to pull the nozzle.
Oh, that's your job.
Oh.
Pull the nozzle, Tony.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. I'm on 2nd and 9.
Zach!
This is so fun, TK.
I know.
48. 48. Gil, whoever Gil is, number 48 on our team.
Well, he'll be on somebody else's team here in about a week or two.
Yeah, right.
I don't think anybody's.
No, I don't pause. Don't have us play. What you mean, bro? Fourth down, so we're getting the ball back. You think they're just being safe with Andy Dalton? Why no Andy Dalton?
I mean, he's still. I mean, he's been injured pretty much all
What
training
the hell
camp.
is his injury?
I don't know. I don't think
It was
anybody
a
ever.
foot. It was a foot injury.
Gil. Kill Gil.
Kill.
I'm gonna pull up a roster.
Dude, yeah. So who's in that second series? Was Brady playing left tackle?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Christian Hunt said he wants to see how Brady plays on left tackle.
No, he asked the question earlier if he was playing left tackle, and I didn't.
So Dan, does that mean that he's the backup left tackle?
I think he's like the backup left guard, left tackle, and right guard too.
Yeah. He's the backup. Oh, nice return.
Who was it?
Smith Marset.
Oh, yeah. Antenna
Good player, man. He
like,
makes
y'all are
this,
2 minutes
I think he
behind.
makes this team.
Yeah, well, he got a contract with us. Like, I mean, it was another 1 year contract, but he did enough last year to get a contract this year.
All right, so Gill, that's Cam Gill. He's a linebacker out of Ladner. So yeah, I got the roster now. Anytime we need some a number check, I got you covered. Yeah, Teddy Bear says for like 2 or 3 minutes behind him. I'm
gonna have to go antenna.
Well, I'm on YouTube TV.
Oh,
and,
we're on CKR on the greatest TV. It might be delayed, but we have the greatest.
Yeah, it may not be the greatest quality, but it's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
what,
I mean,
for live? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have problems with the movies and the series though?
Hey man,
no, they're good.
Paid for. That's what they say.
Oh, well, we get
more than what we pay.
We get way more than we pay for, bro.
Bunch of degenerates.
I mean, like, I'm gonna watch the UFC fight tonight if I want to. But
hell yeah.
Quick.
Hell yeah.
Here's your commercial.
Oh, see, that's not the one I have.
Oh, we've got the.
I'll be right back. Well, that's a commercial.
Damn. Who is fighting tonight?
Oh, I saw it. It's let me see. I'll pull it up. It is.
Okay, I got it up. Jared Cannonier versus Caio Borralho.
Yeah.
Angela Hill. Wow, she's been fighting forever. All right, it's a decent card. And nothing to write home about, but it's okay.
180. Oh, gosh. That Borralho guy is 31 years old.
Yeah, but he's 16-1.
The other guy's 40. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Imagine fighting it. I'm 42. I mean, like, I want to fight. I would love to fight a couple of people in this world.
So Christensen is on offense. I need to look at where he's lined up at.
Oh, yeah. I should have been. Oh, this is going back. See, this play, they're showing on the replay the Bryce scrambling out of the pocket like this. He's really good on the move, dude.
Yeah.
Not running, but running and throwing.
Yeah, throwing on the run, making plays, moving outside the pocket, extending the play. Yeah.
All right. Hey, can we encourage all of you guys to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe? We look, we're here on Tuesday nights, Friday night free for all, but during the season we do a post-game show. Really great. You can call in, big show every week. So we'd love to have you guys. If you could subscribe, smash the thumbs up button, and give us a share. Trying to reach out to more Panther fans. We've been doing this for 11 years, guys. 11 years, no misses on the weekly weekly pod. So that's pretty cool. I think it's like and I know some people get other podcasters get mad that we call it the longest running, but it is like.
Is it really? I've never heard anyone tell me to my face.
I've seen not to your face. He ain't gonna say nothing to your face. I'll see some snarky.
Never said no shit to my face.
But I mean, even the Panthers don't have a consistent pod as consistent as ours.
No, man, we're here all the time, off season, regular season, preseason.
That guy's shoulder is fucked. Oh no, he got up. Frank, who is that? Frank's never heard of him.
So we had a Miles Sanders signing, got us a first down.
They looking good.
Yeah, I mean, he had some yards after the contact, got hit behind the line, still made it. Nearby says our pass rush looks lame.
Hey, does anybody know where Greg Olson is at these days? Is he doing broadcast?
He's still at Fox.
Yeah, he's just the second team now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We'll probably get him a few times this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably say more than a few times, to be honest with you.
Is that Sanders?
We don't have any primetime games.
Well, maybe that was this. All right, that was the Miles Sanders sighting.
Yep.
Jordan Matthews, man, I'm excited. I like that, man. I liked him a lot when he played at Vanderbilt. He had three really good seasons coming into the pros as a receiver.
He has been an integral part of the offense through preseason and training.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, at this point, I prefer him to Ian Thomas. Oh, overthrew Mingo. That would have been a great play.
So Mingo back on second team?
No, he wasn't. He was on first team, but he's just.
Wow, I thought it was XL, Deontay Johnson, and Thielen.
Thielen. No,
I didn't see. I mean, I thought XL was out there. I mean, XL was out there for every play I saw.
Yeah, I don't remember right now. If he was out there, I want to say he was.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I have too much ADD for me to remember something like that.
Imagine having ADD and being trapped in a wheelchair.
Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me.
It's fucking like torture.
JD said Matthews needs to be on the team. I agree, dude.
He's making it. I think.
Dude, listen, he's big and strong. They just got the ball to him again. I really like his athleticism. And the guy's dynamic on the microphone. I know y'all played it that Tuesday night. I wasn't there. That guy's good. That's a locker room guy. You need guys like that.
He's been in the pros for 10 years.
Yeah. Look, escape pressure. Oh, diving breakup.
There he is, slipping down. Yep. Still good catch. Oh, third down. What are they going to punt here?
49. Who is that? That is Felipe Frank. Yeah. We also think it was a bad pass, Pickle. Yeah, people seem to like my post I put on Twitter that there's zero reason why we don't start the season with the blue tops, white bottoms.
Yeah.
They're just
like them.
Yeah, and it's like, if you don't want to wear the black when it's still hot out in summer, fine, wear the blue. Like, come on, man.
Oh, I was thinking this is, you know how I put a tweet out about this, is I continue to talk about players on this team that you love. You know, like who are they outside of Derek Brown? And I haven't had one. Well, I'm falling in love with XL and Deontay Johnson. XL on the mic is like gold. Straight gold. Like he is so country, but he actually has great interviews too.
He's the best.
He's really great, dude. He's fucking amazing.
How about this?
He said, "I don't even think I'm that country. I just keep it real. I just being real."
How about this? He's the only person on the team that I really want to hear from at the podium.
I agree.
Name another player like, oh yeah, I need to go and hear what he's got to say.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Oh, listen to the receivers, bro. Everybody wants to hear Xavier Leggett. That is my man. He's already my favorite player.
I'm not even that country.
He's not even that country, y'all.
He's like, you should meet my neighbor. That mug.
I love him, man. I love him. I think he's incredible.
And then hearing Noosh, the play-by-play guy, talk with Steve Smith about it. And Steve Smith said, "I'm just going to be quiet. I got nothing to say," because they were talking about the tobacco. Did you guys see his pregame interview? No. Okay. So they were interviewing him before the game. And he was just country and giving a great interview. It's just you got to pierce past the country accent to hear it. And then they were talking about where Mullen, South Carolina was an old tobacco trading post and someplace called the Auctioneer. And I don't know if they were. So you got like a guy, I guess Anush is Indian or some sort of Middle Eastern. Mm-hmm. Then you got Steve Smith, who's from California. And they're talking about a tobacco auctioneer place, maybe with some side reference to slavery in there or something. And Steve Smith goes, "I ain't got nothing to say." It just feels like you cannot find a different person. XL is the complete opposite of Steve Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Big country versus small Californian.
Big country and kind of low key versus small Californian.
Oh gosh. And big running play. Oh, one other thing about the pregame interviews, they interviewed Dan Morgan and they were asking, and Steve Smith asked him about the dogs. You know, how do you try to evaluate a player from not just being a player on the field, but like being a GM? And he said, "We want players like you, Smitty, that love the game, have a chip on their shoulder, are ultimate competitors." Dan Morgan, great comment. Missed a real opportunity. He said he should have said just punching their teammates in the face less. That's what I would have said. We want guys like you, just less punching teammates in the face. I would have snuck that joke in.
Yeah. Was that ever confirmed that he did indeed?
Yeah, he broke a guy's jaw. He fucking broke he broke Ken Lucas's nose.
But don't you remember that there was a rumor that he punched Cam Newton in the locker room?
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yo, Steve was out here punching folks.
Yeah, he used to like to fight, bro.
Dude, I was thinking about this the other night. You were mentioning how there's a UFC fight tonight. I'm thinking of like all the different NFL fighters I would love to see in the octagon. Like just that amount of
players who would be good fighters.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Not Greg Hardy.
Think of that. No, definitely not Greg.
Or Greg.
Think of like a Myles Garrett fighting in the UFC. That'd be fucking ridiculous. Or even like a Tyreek Hill. Just because he's so athletic, bro, he'd probably be a welterweight champ.
Wallace flying around the field.
So Bills just scored a touchdown.
Watch number 50. Well, I'm behind you guys, but 56 on this. Good play by 56 here.
Dude, Jordan Charles, number 53, had a terrible pass rush plan on that play. He just got locked up.
This is where we should be seeing your boy from Jacksonville. That guy. Well, he was playing with the first stringers. Yeah. Oh, he might be out there. What's his number? 45.
I'll tell you.
Ugh.
Yeah, 45.
Yeah, he is out there.
Yeah, our corners are out there getting worked. Getting worked. Y'all wanna see this play from Bryce?
Let's do it.
Tony, you were talking about Bryce on the run, and this is what he's able to do.
Like, look how quickly he just stops and repositions himself. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the one where he runs to his right. But yeah, that was a good play. That was the play I'm talking about. That's where the benefit of the preseason was, is that is a play that breaks down that you're developing, seeing how you can work together with those receivers. Both of them, man. He had two guys. He had Deontay and XL running right beside. I wonder if that was scramble drill at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I like Deontay Johnson, dude. I think he's about to have a big year.
I'm already getting tweets about people like, you're awfully quiet since Bryce started balling. Suck my nuts.
I mean, again, let's not, get overly excited about it, right? It's the only thing this did is shows the proof of concept, right?
Yes.
And that is that they can get the play calls in. There's good communication. Whatever Dave Canales is doing is working, because even when we went up against second stringers last year as our first stringers, we didn't perform well. So this time we came out and showed that we could. And I think the thing that, at least for me, when I watch the highlights of Bryce Young and Alabama, the thing that he always did well was the off script stuff. Like, his off script was great. And it felt like he didn't get that opportunity last year, mainly because there wasn't enough time for off script stuff, but also it felt like he was being restrained, handcuffed, if you will, from doing those things. And so if Dave Canales is of the mind that this guy can come out here and play how he wants to play, if he needs to escape the pocket, as long as he's not using it as a crutch, let this dude cook the way that he's always been able to do it.
Yeah, I think that's a great. Well, look, is playing loose, and I think that might be my point about when I say grip it and rip it. Is it's not necessarily about throwing a deep ball; it's just playing loose rather than, playing mechanical at some point. And I think that you're right, CK, is that off script, like he's smart enough, like the intelligence is there to where, like, when things are breaking down, he can still think through it,
Right.
And that's where I think, there's a lot of potential there. I don't feel like we just saw the exact opposite of last year. With this offense from Dave Canales, is that it might not be the most complicated thing in the history of the world, but the concepts work and they gel together. Last year, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. There was and this is why you can't smash different. You can't just this is why fusion food doesn't always work, folks. You can't just take different styles of stuff and just smash them together
And just think it's going to work, because you think, you can't just say that it's fusion and all of a sudden, oh my God, this is going to be incredible.
Yeah, Italian, Japanese. No, it's just not going to work.
By the way, shout out to James Allen Panther. Been a member for 24 months. Says, sup, boys? Out in Colorado, about to get weed. Yeah, you are. It's legal out there, baby. Hell yeah, dog. That sounds like a good-ass Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Michael Geringer, with 11 months of membership, thank you, Michael, says, I'm still worried about all the dropped passes. Yeah, it's not reassuring. That's for sure. It's not reassuring, but.
All right, I'm out here. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my food real quick.
Cool. Oy. Yeah, so Trevin Wallace missed a tackle on that touchdown.
Did he?
Yeah,
That's
he missed
all
a
right.
good time. It is, but it's also not, JG says, whose mom's is that? 1 second.
All right. Now, since Cody's muted, I'll talk. I'm really far behind, so I'm not going to be able to offer the play-by-play that Cody's able to. I'm probably about like a 4-minute delay from where even Cody's at. So we'll let him call those out. But yeah, I'm not concerned about Wallace missing a tackle. It's again, things that he can work on. He's a rookie, and to be honest, me expecting him to come out here and blow it up is it would be naive of me. What a run back by ISM! I just saw that again.
Yeah, people are saying ISM is better than Moore. I believe David Moore is his name.
Yeah, ISM is going to get the nod over Moore, I think. He just offers too. He's too explosive in those returns. He was last year too.
What number is Moore? Don't know.
I don't. Who do we have in the backfield?
83. 83. In the backfield, that 34. Is Willard Drew. Which is funny because on the thing, they have him listed as a cornerback.
Interesting.
I guess they're just moving some pieces around. Y'all are ahead of me, too. So I'm at 1st and 10. Plummer under center. Sends 83 in motion. Gives the ball to Mike Boone. Yep, 1st and goal, Carolina.
Ooh.
What position groups do you think we're going to be shopping for when cuts happen? Defensive DM?
I think line or offensive line, they still want to solidify the depth there. Yep. And I would say cornerback, even though we just went out and got Jackson, I still think that
touchdown.
I still think
Mike
it's still
Boone with I believe a 6-yard run.
Nice. Well, that's listen, this is what you want. You started out the preseason, no touchdowns in game 1. You got 1 last week. And then now we're at up to 2. So we're going to get at least 21 points next week or in 2 weeks when we play New Orleans. Just based on that math alone, by the end of the season, we're going to have 19 touchdowns a game.
Right. Let's see. When is cut day? Let's see. We are.
Isn't it like Wednesday or something?
Prior to 4 p.m. on 27th.
Tuesday. Interesting. I figured they'd have a little more time to try to figure that out.
It's going to make for a great Tuesday night show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to be able to go over the final 53, at least the semifinal. The day on Wednesday, it's always the tough time because if you're on the 53-man roster, you're still not guaranteed to be on the 53-man roster. Like you think that you're solidified and you're not. So, but it'll be good to at least talk about who didn't get the nod and what this, what they see as far as value on the team and things like that. And it allows you to actually look at what other people cut, and that way you can kind of predict who you think they're going to be, moving on to. What might be worth us doing is also over the next couple of days looking at the articles that are potential surprise cuts, because surprise cuts usually means that they're a higher quality player. They just weren't. They just weren't able to make the cut, or they had too much of a cap hit.
Yeah.
Now, if you go get the get a guy who just got cut and they actually still have a contract, if you pick them up off the waiver, are you just accepting that contract? Is that how that works?
I think they're a free agent at that point.
See, I wonder how the waiver wire works then. Like, how are they not able to choose who they go to if they've been cut?
Oh, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like, so do we just basically adopt that contract, and that's kind of how it works? And if they make it through waivers, they become free agents.
It's a great question. I don't know. Let's Google it.
What did I just? Oh, also the FSU game is on right now.
Ooh.
Apparently, DJ Uyunglele, who used to play for Clemson, apparently he's not looking too good.
What happens to these damn players?
What you reading, Tony?
Trying to figure out what CK's asking when they're released from the 90-man roster.
I said, what are you eating?
Oh, what am I eating? I thought you said, what am I reading? I am eating Chipotle.
Cool.
My kid's favorite. And that's how I bribed him to go get food for. We have kids sleeping over. I got other kids here. So I had to bribe this kid to go get food by getting him the food he wanted.
Food's a good way to bribe kids.
All right, let's see. This is teams have until noon on Wednesday. This is from last year, so that's why it's Tuesday this year. But this is last year on a Bills site, on a Giants site. They have till Wednesday to file a claim for any player released in roster cuts from 90 to 53. Oh, so they have 1 day to do a claim. Unless players with less than 4 accrued seasons are subject to waivers. Those with more than so if they're a player who has had more than 4 seasons, CK, they're considered a free agent.
Okay.
I love Ray Liotta. I'm glad we got him on our team.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear. That's got to be like the equivalent to winning the lottery. Like, have you seen these kids like found 7 kilos of cocaine that washed up on shore? It's like second level lottery.
Can't cover me. I'll be right back.
You're not wrong, dude.
There is a show on, I think it's a British show, and it's about these people that are walking down the beach walking their dogs, and they find a drug boat that had gotten, lost in a storm, and then they go and get these drugs and try to sell them because it's pretty funny.
Sorry, forgive me. I'm using a massage gun right quick.
Easy. Been out walking them links too much?
No. Well, I mean, maybe I have plantar fasciitis, so I'm just getting that that thing worked out a little bit, with this bad boy.
Does it hurt in your heel or at the bottom of your foot?
Heel.
The heel?
Yeah.
I just feel, man, my heel doesn't hurt for
Hey,
like
JD says this is the only one that likes the new kickoff rules.
I
like them in theory, but I don't think we've seen a lot of the big returns yet. I mean, it's still preseason, but we haven't seen a lot of the big returns.
I don't think you're going to see big returns. I just think you're going to see returns.
Right.
Okay.
It's just an opportunity for it to be a play that can add something, to the game instead of just starting on the 25 every time.
Teddy Bear says you can't onside kick anymore unless it's fourth and you're losing.
I don't like that rule.
No, I don't like that either.
Because I think that, hey, if you got the balls to kick a four, you should be able to do it.
Isn't that how the Saints won their Super Bowl?
That's what you were telling me.
Yeah. Did y'all think DJ Wanham is even going to play on this team this year?
I've forgotten about him already.
Yeah, you know that's going to be some dead money bullshit to stop us from being able to sign somebody. Fuck, man.
Like, is anybody even asking about him in the press conferences or anything?
I don't think anyone cares.
What did he have? A thigh injury that got like infected or something? Or
yeah, all I know is that it was complications from some surgery.
are we shutting this thing down at halftime?
We can. It's up to y'all.
I'm going at halftime. I got to get some shit done.
Yeah, I might jump out of here too. Unless the chat doth protest.
Like, is he not even dress and hang out with the team either?
Who?
Want him.
I haven't seen him. Haven't heard from him. I have no idea.
What if he didn't even make the 53? I guess they put him on IR. Right?
Probably. Hold on.
And good news, we're not excited about some 6th-round pick this year.
Except for Trevin Wallace.
He's a 3rd. I'll take that. But I feel like we're always like, Bravion Roy going to have a great season.
What about Jatavian Sanders?
4th, right? That's my cap.
Fair enough.
Or how about a 6th-round defensive tackle we're not excited about?
All right, let's put Bryce back out there on the field for this 1-minute drill.
I'm down. Let's do it. Fucking let's go.
Not worried about Smith Marsette's health, though.
They're not. Yeah.
A kick return in the preseason. You want to talk about the scariest fucking thing to do in the whole NFL is to be a kick returner in a game where it's meaningless. Or a punt returner in that
Oh,
case.
no. The teddy bear just said 11 is hurt.
No way.
Who's 11?
That's it.
Right,
Smith Marset.
Oh, was it? I already forgot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he seems like he's concussed.
Dude, Tony,
Or no, he might be holding his ankle.
you
Oh,
just
fuck.
called this.
And what's crazy is we're 4 minutes behind, so I was just watching the play. You know,
Yeah.
they're at halftime
Yeah.
probably already.
They're saying that the defender rolled up on ISM's ankle. They're showing the replay now for me. I don't know. That was hard to really see what happened. Yeah, Tony, you fucking jinxed it. How dare you?
It was funny because it wasn't
I'm
a punt
4
returner.
minutes. Oh no, it wasn't the punt return. It was this play. Okay, I see it right there.
Yeah.
Damn you, Tony. Oh, that's gonna have people mad.
Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, Tony, predict the Super Bowl.
WFNZ is doing their best, aren't they, by trying to recreate the rap?
Yeah, that was that was what I was saying.
Great tweet, by the way, CK. That was your tweet.
Yeah.
Also, nobody can do it better than Ked Woodley.
No. That dude, by the way, can we talk about how that dude's just missing massive opportunities by not just still being in the limelight?
Right. He lived here in Greenville, North Carolina.
What,
What y'all talking about?
did he just fall off the face of the earth? Like, what happened?
Who are y'all talking about?
The guy that did the
Carolina Panthers.
they did the rap.
Yeah.
Cody seems like he's just completely forgotten about this dude.
Look at TMJ.
No, I remember the guy. It was like in a trailer park dancing.
Yeah. He wasn't
Dominate
dancing. He
the
was looking
foe.
down. Yeah. Dominate the foe.
But we need to put out a rap video with me. I'd break the internet. Let's do it. Let's film a rap video.
I
y'all.
said we just shoot fireworks off around you.
Bro, I'll fucking let's strap fireworks to the back of my chair and then we'll shoot them off as I'm done rapping. Bang, what's up?
By the way, wasn't that
Rabbit.
tackle? Was that not the hip drop tackle that they've
Ooh.
you know?
That's what some people are saying online.
Oh, TMJ almost got that. That's what you need to do. You need to catch that, bro.
He never catches that, dude.
Dude, that was. I mean, it wasn't a great
It was
throw.
a tough catch. I mean, he had to go over the defender.
Yeah,
to
he
get
would have
it.
had to moss it, and then he came down hard.
But you got to do that.
Yeah. Dang, dude. That would have been great.
Oh,
False start.
Terrace Marshall's getting cut, dude.
no, he's not.
Why shouldn't he?
He's been good.
No, he's not.
You said that about Chuba Hubbard once upon a time.
He said he was good in some joint practice, supposedly.
Pretty much all the practices, he's been pretty decent.
I mean, are you going to go with what? We usually roll with 5 receivers. So you go Deontay Johnson, XL, Thielen, Mango. Is he number 5?
I mean,
I think we're running 6, by the way.
Well, it also depends on how hurt ISM is.
Yeah.
Well, he's not returning kicks, though. He's not a punt return. ISM was not a receiver. I mean, he's
Yeah,
labeled as a receiver. He's
Yeah.
a special teamer.
But he was a receiver on this team last year, and he was electrifying.
Sure, but you're keeping him, but he's only got those opportunities because you're running him back at punt return. If he couldn't return punts, see that's why like being able to contribute on special teams keeps you on the team when you're a bubble player.
Right. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see. I don't know what this how far ahead you guys are, but I do like this call here by Mortensen. Let's see Eddie P get a long field goal kick here. I'd be fine. Get 10 yards down the ball, and then let's see him try a 55-yarder.
Nice sideline throw. Hauled in by David Moore. That's another guy fighting to make the roster. People have been saying that maybe there's something different with the helmets. I feel like the stripes, if you look at the back of their helmet, that the stripes kind of flare out. I think that might be new.
All right. Can they get 5 yards? All right, here it is. We're going to get the chance, right? Do you do it again? You got 7 seconds. Do you try again for a few more yards?
No. There's no reason to. Like this gives you.
If you need to give him that much padding.
Yeah, I was like, this is.
Well,
this is what you
I mean,
want to
no,
see.
they are. They're trying something again. 7
So
seconds.
it's going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt. If Eddie misses it, I'm ending this stream abruptly.
Well, we're ending the stream anyway.
Yeah, but I'm going to.
Or I'm leaving after this moment.
So if we all of a sudden just go off air, you know that Eddie missed it.
I thought you were so much farther ahead of us.
I'm at 4 seconds.
Me too.
The play clock hadn't started. Now the play clock started.
Yep. Here we go. Ice them. Well, I just got the alert.
Yep. It's good.
All right.
It's good. You want to do some takeaways real quick?
Sure.
Yeah. Who's going first?
Go ahead, Tony.
All right. One, nice to see the starters out there gaining some confidence. While I understand the debate between, protecting your players throughout the preseason, and also at the same time getting them an opportunity to play together at game speed. You have to weigh those two things against each other. I've been a proponent of look, this team at this point doesn't have the the history of success, the proven players, a lot of new things to where they really deserve, but need to be protected so much. Right. So I have been a proponent in this preseason of seeing them some. And this is exactly where I wanted how it to happen is while Cody Lack is going to tell you that it had no positive benefit. There was nothing that this helped team. I think if anything, and I think it wasn't for the fans. I don't think it was for the fans. I think it was the ability now that this Bryce Young, Dave Canales, and some of these players have more confidence stepping into the field in week one rather than the cloud and shroud of doubt that has been following them around the league. And as a team, I thought Chuba Hubbard was nice on the run today. The refs are already working against us. It was a touchdown. It was an interception by Antoine Chason or whatever his name is. That was an interception, and Shaq Thompson made a good play. Hard to tell what I think about the defense at this point. A lot of the concerns about the defense, I think, were there today, and that is, will you have the ability to generate a pass rush with the players that you have? Albeit we didn't have two of our most important players on defensive line in this game, but albeit you're also going against their twos, right? So You know, the inability to generate a pass rush, what it's going to do is that's going to put more pressure on the secondary. And the questions is, can this secondary hold up throughout the season? We already know that J.C. Horn has had trouble being available throughout the season. He is good when he's out there. So it's just like now we traded for that corner. I think that's going to be a good thing. Is, you know, I really think this team could be a pleasant surprise this year. But I'm also trying to measure temper my expectations in this. This is about Bryce Young and Dave Canales getting better together. And if you can see that this season, then there's a lot of things to be optimistic going forward.
Okay, pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, I think what I wanted to see happened, and that is we saw them be able to practice the communication with the starters being out there. I am still, as Tony alluded to, I'm still a bit worried about this defense. Even, you know, with the pieces that were not out there on the field, we were still not exactly, even in coverage, we were having some issues. And I would even go as far as saying it wasn't even just their second string, that was their third string quarterback. Granted, they didn't get a touchdown while he was facing our starters. You know, and they did stop them and you know, hold them to a field goal. I don't know that you do that that's Josh Allen. I don't know that you do that if it's a Patrick Mahomes, who we are going to be facing this year. You know, I don't know if this defense is going to have the depth to hang on when it needs to, when the game is on the line in the last 2 minutes. So that's my worry. But other than that, I'm happy that we got to see these guys out there on the field.
Yeah. So for me, on the defensive side of the ball, I think that our interior pass rush looks good at getting pressure, which I think is going to be the focal point of our defense. I think in past years, we've been depending on the edges to get pressure, but this year I think it's going to come from the interior. For the most part, I think our defense played well. Again, we didn't have everybody out there, so we didn't necessarily get a full look. But I think our linebackers look fast. I think our corners made a good play of themselves for the most part. You know, I know we had some mess ups today in coverage, and listen, I maintain what I said earlier. I think Bryce going out there and looking good, I think that's more for the fans. And if you enjoyed it, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I would have liked to have seen him for another rep or another series, if I'm being honest, because if you're going to play him, play him. But I really don't think that it helped us be better prepared for week one. But hey, I hope I'm wrong. Hopefully it does. I think the Bryce looks good on the run and out of structure, which has always been what he was good at Alabama. So overall, I think we got to see some things that we wanted to see today. And yeah, I think that we had a better day than FSU is currently having against Georgia Tech, I believe. So,
is that college football opener?
Yeah, it's the opener.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to watch that and do some work around the house. All right. I'm out of here, guys.
That's it for us. We will be out of here. We will be here. When's our next show? This
Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Oh, big show. Big show because we'll have the 53-man roster ready.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another edition of the C3 Panthers Podcast. Keep pounding.